here with the winner of the Kevin Casey award for 2019 Waterford Ladies Goalkeeper, Rosie Landers. Rosie, how proud are you to accept this award here tonight in the Granville?
Yeah, look, I'm just delighted really to be accepting this award tonight. You know, probably when I got the phone call from Liz Reddy, I certainly didn't expect it. As I said, it's kind of like a JB moment really for an award ceremony, and I suppose, you know, I'm very thankful that the judges picked me as well. You know, there's numerous teenagers between 14 and 18 that could have had it, and I'm just, you know, thankful for the award.
It means a lot to your family as well who are here tonight.
Yeah, look, Mum and Dad, like, at the same time, the way I'm committed, they have to be committed as well, because I don't drive, so they bring me along, and like, they love it really. You know, when we played Monaghan in the, I think it was like the championship, you know, they travelled up far anyway to Monaghan, and, you know, fair play to them, but at the end of the day, they love it, and I love seeing the winning outcome for us, because they put a smile on their faces anyway.
And was it your dad that persuaded you to go on trial initially, Rosie, for the Waterford seniors this year?
Yeah, it was actually Dad, Mum and my sister Hannah really kind of pushed me on, because I kept saying, you know, I'm not going to do it, but look, they pushed me on anyway, and I went down for a trial then in Stradbally and decided, you know, I want to come back, and, you know, I earned that jersey then. And fair play to Kelly and Keelan, though, they really, you know, drive me on, I suppose. At the end of the day, like, we have the crack, but, you know, we put in the work in goalkeeping training, and, you know, not a bad word about Keelan as well. He trains as well with us, and, you know, Kelly as well. You know, she has gained so much over the year, and, you know, just we're one big trio really.
Yeah. Did the rest of the panel make you feel welcome straight away, Rosie?
Yeah, you know, I suppose for any other team starting off, it's kind of like intimidating and scary, but once you're 2 or 3 weeks in, then you're well adapted, and the girls are so welcoming as well. You know, we are one big happy family really, and I suppose definitely in the league final when we all gelled, it was, you know, a great outcome, and we certainly had a lot of celebrations then after it then.
Yeah, it was a kind of a whirlwind year the way it worked out, winning that Division 2 title, reaching a Munster final, and appearing in an All-Ireland quarter-final as well, Rosie.
Yeah, like, if you said it to me this time last year, I probably would have laughed, but no, reaching, you know, a league league final and Munster final especially, and All-Ireland quarter-final, you know, I definitely wouldn't expect, you know, me to get there anyway, and probably, you know, getting on to the Munster senior intros as well at the same time. You know, it was a great achievement, and, you know, I'm very grateful for those opportunities as well. Yeah, so we're just kind of ploughing on for 2020 really.
Yeah, just one of your big moments from the year was in the Munster semi-final against Kerry. You were playing as a curtain raiser to the Waterford footballers against Clare. Can you describe that moment when you saved the late penalty from Louise Moore-Hurtig?
Yeah. Oh God, I actually didn't realise that if she scored that goal that we were level. But no, she already scored 2 goals on me, so I wasn't letting her get the hat-trick anyway. But look, thankfully my body just said, look, go right, and I did, and she hit it up anyway, up the top corner, and I saved it. And you know, I was just buzzed with the energy from that, and I suppose kind of lifted the girls' heads. And they ploughed on then, and to win, I think 5 points then in the end, you know, it was a great really, and probably one of my most memorable moments as well.
Yeah. Was goalkeeper always your position from underage, Rosie?
I kind of played it all over really, probably from full back, centre back, midfield. Yeah, like I'm saying midfield, you know, but now I'm a goalkeeper. Look, I suppose a lot of experience needs to go in goals as well. The more trainings, the more experience I'm getting anyway, and the more confidence definitely helps you. Look, like, I love goalkeeping really, and, you know, you can have your bad days and you can have your good days, and I suppose, you know, when you have your good days, then it feels like a great day, and your bad days, and, you know, when goals are in your net, I suppose it's not really, you know, a good day to have. But sure, look, yeah, goalkeeping has kind of always been my position, I suppose.
And would you have sampled other sports, or do you still play other sports?
I used to play camogie when I was in primary school, and I suppose we used to have horses back at home, so I'd just go horse riding as well. I used to be involved as well with the swimming then in Youghal. I suppose, just getting those swimming lessons in, and sure, that was only for the crack. But no, football is kind of my number one sport.
Yeah, would you look up to your sister as well? And I know she's very proud as well to see her pick up this award tonight.
Yeah, like Hannah and I'd say Nuala as well, I'm very lucky to have them as well. I suppose Hannah, kind of introduced me to county football. She won the 2015 All-Ireland intermediate with the girls. And I suppose when I saw her in Croke Park, I was just like, I want to be like that. I want to play in Croke Park and I want to be on that pitch. It was a great experience to see her. And I suppose she kind of supports me as well, and all the family. They were just delighted when I got the phone call from Liz, and Mum and Dad are delighted to be here as well.
What's training been like over the winter under Kieran Curran to get yourselves ready now for this Division 1 campaign coming up, Rosie?
Yeah, I suppose like November, December, like they're very hard months to train in. You're training in rainy days. You don't want to be there, but at the same time you're pushing each other. You're motivating each other, and I suppose like it's very hard to be motivated as well at the same time when you have your exams. And just like myself for Leaving Cert and for college girls, it's hard to get down. But at the end of the day, look, we just want to plough on for 2020, and we'd like to secure a few wins under the league.
Yeah. Is it going to be a difficult balancing act for yourself this year, juggling inter-county football with the Leaving Cert in Blackwater Community School?
Yeah, look, I mentioned it to Kieran. He's very flexible with the dates as well. And I suppose, look, I'm just trying to make the days, like Sundays as well. I'd probably be there, and I'll try to be there on Fridays. If we have matches midweek, it's kind of hard with trying to fit in the study as well. But sure, look, we'll just plough on really after the prees now. I'll try and focus a bit more on matches, and when the Leaving Cert is over, then that'll be matches, football. It'll just be all on my mind. So no, we'll plough on anyway. Yeah,
we'll wish you all the best with that. And just a final one, Rosie, one of your teachers in Blackwater, Michelle Ryan, is stepping away after 19 seasons. How much will you miss her around the dressing room in 2020?
Yeah, look, Michelle, she served 19 years in the blue jersey, and I suppose she's a leader on and off the pitch as well. A leader on the pitch, she's a great teammate to have, and I was very lucky to play with her. And I suppose, she is my teacher and I am her student, but at the end of the day, she was such a great teammate to have. During my first match, I made my debut against Cavan in the league, just starting off, and she was the one who gave me the prep talk before the match in the dressing room. So I'll remember that for ages. And I suppose she really encouraged me. She was definitely one of my sporting role models, I'd say, when I was growing up, just because she was playing with Hannah as well. She's just a fantastic leader to have on the pitch, and she's very inspiring to other girls and boys, I suppose, in the sporting area.
Well, Rosie, congratulations on your Kevin Casey Award for 2019, and I wish you all the best now for 2020.
Thanks, Thomas.